This is it, now in Romania. It's taken me 2 days to get to this entrance to the Retezat National Park, which is the first mountain range I'm doing. And yeah, now I'm walking up some cabins to try and camp before it rains, which it looks like it's going to do pretty soon. So I'm 5 minutes into day one, climbing up to Retezat Peak, and I've already acquired a dog. Okay, so I'm all wrapped up looking like an idiot, but it's quite chilly. It's probably only like 5 degrees with the wind. So I'm making my way down from the peak, and I get to a big lake, Lake Bacura. It's a really popular camp spot. I'm going to try and go by it and go to this other lake, Zanawaga. Okay, so the current situation is last night the wind became so strong that my tent couldn't even cope with it. I had to sleep in some other dude's tent, like with this Czech guy. And this morning it's still really windy. Everyone's really surprised by how windy it is. So I'm going to drop down today out of this range, I think, because all the other places I wanted to go leave me in places where I'd have to just camp by lakes and stuff where it's going to be really windy. To add insult to injury, literally, my knee, which I thought was much better and okay, it still doesn't feel quite right, so I'm worried that that's going to come back. Things never go as planned, so you've got to just be able to adapt. So let's see what happens. It's certainly been a bit of an adventure so far. My tent nearly got blown away, it sucks. Well, I think that's Retezat Peak where I was yesterday by the looks of it. Nice to actually be able to see it. I'm now going up to there and along to Slavenu, I think it's called, and then down to Bacura Lake. Okay, so that big lake in the middle behind the others is Bakura, which is the other camping lake. It's apparently even windier than the one I've just come from. So I've not really been talking to the camera for about a day because I've mostly been with other people. So yeah, yesterday I was going down to Cabana Buta, and it's a really lovely little campsite. It's actually down there somewhere, and I camped down there. I got there at like 1:30 and just chilled out because my knee's been pretty bad, to be honest, and I was just going to carry on down to the road. But it was so nice this morning, I just looked up and thought, I don't want to miss there's so much of this mountain range. So I climbed back up, and as soon as I got to the top, I met this awesome guy called Robert, and then I just, yeah, been with him for the last 3 hours maybe, 4 hours. Now I'm just walking along all this ridge to drop down to near Uricani, which is a town in the valley, where I can get a bus to Petroshan, where I'm going to try and get a hotel for the night, ready to start the Parung, as I now know it's pronounced, which is the next range I do. I was feeling sorry for myself a lot yesterday because of my knee and the bad weather and the winds, which made me have to drop down early. I missed a lot. I was meant to go all over the ridges up there and those big peaks you can see, but I've missed all that, unfortunately. But oh, you can see the Parung ridge just there in the distance. That's what I start going along either tomorrow or the next day. Well, I think the moment's come. I'm finally gonna have to go around my first herd of sheep, which sounds very mundane, but in Romania that means encountering the very aggressive dogs that guard them. Let's see what happens. That's where the sheep are, over on the hills there, and I'm going to be going hopefully somewhere above them, so I might be far enough away, but I have a feeling that I could get some dogs coming my way. Okay, so this is Vârful Vacheria, I think it'd be pronounced. Vârful is Romanian for peak. It is 5 to 12. This is 2,240 metres. Well, I've just come down from there, was it Vârful Valeria or something? I was kind of hoping this ridge would get less rocky. Let the bushwhacking begin. Well, now I'm down at about 2,000 metres. The rocks have kind of given way to all this dwarf pine, which I've just had to bushwhack through a load of. And I think, well, it's probably likely that that's going to happen for a lot of this. I don't know. I know that no one ever really walks along here. I was told it was boring, right? It's actually pretty fun, but I think what that means is, even though there's a path, it's just become covered in dwarf pine. I have invented a new sport, dwarf pine surfing. Well, this is starting to make me a bit anxious now because I've had to stop filming for it because it just turned into a heinous bushwhack. Yeah, I was really starting to worry that I was going to have to turn back a bit. But I'm on some kind of path now. Feels very wild up here. No one really goes here. Hello, bears! Oh, that's me. Whew. Okay, so I've just come down through a load of thick wood. Still making my way down this track. Come down to this col, and I went out, and unfortunately I've got to climb up a few hundred metres, I think. But then the good news is after that I just go along, and then I get shortly afterwards to where I go down really steep and suddenly to Ulricani. Well, here we are, the saddle. I've come from all the way those mountains up there. Well, that's where I'm going down into that valley. Well, the bracket horseshoe type fungus they've got here is absolutely enormous compared to anything I've seen. So I just went down really steep through loads of pine after that beach forest on an old forestry road, no grading, just super steep. Made it to Petroshan, got a hotel. I just thought I'd talk about what I do when I get to a hotel. First thing I do is obviously get in the shower, which is amazing, and then I take off all my hiking clothes, and I've done my long johns as well, and I just hand wash them with bar soap, wring them all out and all that, and hang them up. And I've put these wet ones straight back on, and I'm going to go and sit out in the sun, and it'll dry really quick. Bună ziua!